Over 1,700 participants, over 146 speakers, 40 countries represented. These were such special moments, and we will definitely keep them in our memories, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for us to officially close this 5th edition of the World Power to X Summit. I would like you to please join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Ayoub Hirt, Head of Department Green Chemistry and Bioenergy, to present the summit key recommendations. Let's please give him a round of applause.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Very happy to be here and also to enjoy the summit with you these 2 days, full of insights and also full of discussions, coffees also. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 2 days, our deliberations have converged on a set of powerful insights and recommendations that charted the way forward for the global power-to-X economy. Allow me to share the key messages that emerged from our high-level plenaries and panels. First, harmonized permitting and certification frameworks could cut project lead times by nearly 30%, while EU-Africa alignment may lower financial risk premiums by up to 20%. Crucially, policies must embed measurable domestic value creation, ensuring that green hydrogen exports translate into local jobs and industrial integration. Second, scaling from projects to markets requires an unprecedented investment effort, tripling annual energy investments and increasing grid capacity 5-fold. Clear and stable regulation inspires investor confidence, while sequencing infrastructure, ports, pipelines, storage, and certification systems will be decisive. Projects must evolve into full ecosystems, generating skills, employments, and competitiveness that endure. Third, predictable offtake frameworks, such as contracts for difference and double auction models, can reduce financing costs by 20 to 30% and attract institutional capital. Certification and carbon accounting will be vital to guarantee market access. Export strategies must be balanced with local demand to ensure that competitiveness goes hand in hand with social inclusion. On financing, high upfront costs and uncertain returns remain the main barrier. Blended finance, public-private partnerships, and risk-sharing tools are indispensable to de-risk early projects, particularly in emerging markets where competitiveness must be matched with domestic benefits. On new molecules, hydrogen, ammonia, or e-fuel in general, Morocco's vast potential in green ammonia and shipping fuels can only be unlocked through clear regulation and accelerated decision-making. With more than 90% of its primary energy imported, the urgency of deploying green fuels is a matter of energy sovereignty as well as competitiveness. On infrastructure, gaps in grids, storage, carbon capture, utilization and storage, pipelines and water remain bottlenecks, but also opportunities for innovation and new business models. Smart grids, pipeline repurposing, hydrogen transport, and renewable desalination need targeted policy support, while regional integration from EU MENA will accelerate shared growth. Regarding the market access, Hydrogen remains an emerging sector. Cost reduction, innovation, and global coordination are essential, alongside stronger partnerships between governments and industry. Market frameworks must integrate training, skills developments, and environmental safeguards to ensure a just transition. For ports and corridors, ports are emerging as strategic anchors of the Power-to-X value chain. Shared infrastructure, lower costs, spreads risks, and improve bankability. Integrated planning across energy, transport, water, and industry under strong governance will be critical to scale viable Power-to-X corridors. On the industry decarbonization, green hydrogen, ammonia, and e-fuels are indispensable for steel and cement. While cost and infrastructure gaps remain, Morocco's renewable endowment positions it to become a green industrial hub. Roadmaps, pilot projects, and dedicated financing schemes must now accelerate the transition. Regarding the technology of electrolysis, cost competitiveness depends on abundant low-cost renewable, as we have in Morocco, reduced electrolyzer capex and opex, and industrial standardization. Contracts for difference, offtake guarantee, and certification are essential to de-risk the investments, while regional clusters will ensure MENA's role in global hydrogen markets. On geopolitics, the energy map is shifting. Strategic resources are no longer oil and gas, but wind, sun, and green hydrogen. Morocco is uniquely positioned to play a pivotal role linking Europe and Africa. Clear governance, context-specific regulation, and integration of hydrogen into national and regional energy security strategies will be decisive. Stronger communication, partnerships, and interconnections will define the geopolitical architecture of the green energy era. And last but not least, regarding the talents, education and training systems must align with the fast-evolving Power-to-X market to equip youth with technical and soft skills. Bridging critical gaps requires strong partnerships between academia, industry, and governments. PTX investments must also empower local entrepreneurship and SMEs, embedding them in the supply chain to generate lasting social and economic value. Ladies and gentlemen, hydrogen is no longer a promise of the future. It's here and now. The task ahead is to scale fast, scale competitively, and scale inclusively. The outcomes of the World Power-to-X Summit, 5th edition 2025, give us a shared roadmap: harmonize policies, mobilize investments, secure offtake, unlock infrastructure, decarbonize industry, and empower people. Together, we're building not only a new energy system, but a new foundation for sustainable prosperity. Thanks.
Thank you.